experience of the espionage world, or special forces from first hand, any of the boys that work in that sort of territory, is that the grey man is a very important character, that which doesn't stand out, which is meticulous. A wise man like that is very hard to become, somebody who can survive amongst predators in there and yet not be noticed. It's something that's particularly, it's a great man. Hero reward, but absolute power, and it's very sexy. Circus is that building, I presume, on the Thames, which is bomb-proof now, just opposite Buckingham Palace, and not Buckingham Palace, and Big Ben. The green and grey building. That's where all the spies are, aren't they? It's much more truthful. The paranoia, the suspense, the tension, the fear that comes with not knowing where your enemy is and having to outsmart them, without old school in many ways, and I think that's an incredibly contemporary concept to go retro. They go back and deliver a spy movie which actually has suspense and thriller, and it doesn't hurt that it's John le Carré, who knows exactly what he's talking about. You have Krav Maga, Matt Damon, you have the sort of kind of steady cam that leaps from one balcony onto another balcony, like helmet cam type spy movie. You have the let's drive a Maserati off the top of some building in Dubai and parachute type movie, and then you have let's slowly go through this this piece of paper, and then we'll take our notebook and make some notes, and we'll go and ask some questions, and then we'll sit down and have a cup of tea, and we'll look at each other, and we'll talk to each other, and we'll see who's lying, without any gadgets. So Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy is the spy movie without the gadgets. It's actually the footwork. I didn't read the book, I apologise, and I didn't watch the series. Again, I apologise. But my father did, and he sort of filled me in, and I'm an opinion thief, so I took those. Try not to concern myself with that which has gone before as best as possible, because it's inevitable in the job that I do that I'm going to be asked to play or be a part of a story that belongs to people already, and they already have an idea of who their Ricky Tarr is, and I'm just not it. So I have to accept that, as part of what I do.
It's nice work. I couldn't have done it better myself.
It's set in
with Gary Oldman alone, so for me it was awesome. I got to go to Istanbul and drive around with Svetlana in a really in a cool car, and have a week on the Bosphorus with my father and and a film crew. Awesome, and then spend the rest of my time in a dark room with Gary Oldman, which I personally find awesome because he's my hero. So, in fact, I'm lucky we had to do reshoots of that stuff because of a dodgy beard initially, which just kept on peeling. So I could actually get a second go at doing the work that I did the first time around because it was so rubbish. Because I spent so much time just watching him. She had him really hard at what I do. I know it may not look like that, maybe people don't care, but I like to think that they do, and I know that the guys in this film and the people who put this together work really hard, and that I was the slowest troop on it. So I like to think that the audiences that watch anything that I'm involved with come to see something, with the exception of a few films which I've done which are absolute stinkers, but I still worked hard in those. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're going to go and see something that people worked hard on and have taken care to put together, and this is something very special.